Out of all of the potential titles in the world, Joy Reid may be the recipient of one of the worst or least desired certifications, awards, trophies of all time. Would you ever want to be known as the most racist person on mainstream media? Well, Joy Reid may possibly be the runner-up and if not the winner of this particular award for being racist. And she's coming under fire. MSNBC is coming under fire as a result of Joy Reid and her race baiting antics and tactics. By the way, guys, if you haven't already, please take a second, hit the like button for the video. Definitely subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We really do appreciate you guys here. Also want to thank you guys for joining us over in our amazing community over on Patreon. Link down below if you haven't joined us for early access to content, videos, commercial free, and exclusive content that I don't share here. But guys, Joy Reid is losing it. And apparently, not only is she losing it mentally, but it looks like she may actually be losing her hair too. Megyn Kelly went in on her, and we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about what Megyn Kelly had to say. But what we're witnessing here is you know, a lot of people were thinking it was all an attack against Donald Trump, but it was bigger than that. It was bigger than that. It was the Democrats literally looking down on everyone. You know, these big, huge, powerful, ultra wealthy, billionaire, George Soros level Democratic elites looking down on us regular people who are not billionaires, thinking that they can just gaslight us and talk down to us. But they leveraged people like Joy Reid on MSNBC, Rachel Maddow to just gaslight us to no end, thinking that they could just get away with it. But I want you guys to listen to what Megyn Kelly had to say about this, because Megyn Kelly goes in. Watch.
We've got to spend another minute on Joy Reid. It's a TikTok situation until her ass is fired. It's just, there's no way MSNBC, which is in a full meltdown now about how bad their losses were, there's no way they can keep this woman. I realize they're in the same problem that the Democrat Party is. Like, they have a base that they need to keep. But she and her little friend, Ellie Mistal, are truly the most racist people on television. And here's her latest messaging, as some groups, indeed, are reportedly planning some march, like the Women's March. Now they're trying to get a march ready. That'll do it. They're going to bust out their pea hats again. Okay, all right. They worked out so well the last time. And listen to Joy Reid's reaction.
Hey, I just want to give some free advice to the white progressives, particularly white progressive women who may be thinking about marching against the Trump victory, maybe putting back on the P-word hats and doing that thing. I would just say probably don't send any of those invites to any black women you know. I'm just going to tell you right now, they're not coming. I'm pretty sure black women have resigned from the Save America coalition.
Who in the world does Joy Reid think she is to speak on behalf of all black women? Who the heck is Joy Reid to come out and try to speak on behalf of black women? Has this woman not looked at the statistics of how many black women actually voted for Donald Trump? She must not be aware of statistics, because she cannot stand here or sit here and just assume that all black women think the exact same way. Unbelievable, guys.
Save Democracy Coalition and definitely the Save the Democratic Party Coalition. I think that's probably not happening. I would just keep those invites maybe among your own friends, because I don't think they're coming. But yeah, I think black women are now on the Save Black Women, Prioritize Black Men, and Prioritize Black Communities, Black Businesses, and you know, the black spaces, but Save America, Save the Democratic Party. Yeah, I don't think that's happening.
You know, personally, I don't know if the Democratic Party can be saved at this point. I mean, it's such a dumpster fire, train wreck at this point. The gaslighting is off the chain. I don't know if there's any coming back from this.
Okay. First of all, where is your hair? what happened to your hair, Joy Reid? It's gone. Like it's gone from like, it looked like Trump's hair and now it's gone altogether. Anywho, this is what happens when you get bitter and bitter and bitter. And
now, before we go into this, I mean, Megyn Kelly, you know, of course they're going to attack Megyn Kelly. Oh, you're so beautiful. Your hair is so long. You look like a model. Who are you to say say anything about Joy Reid's hair? But I mean, guys, did you guys see Joy Reid's hair? I mean, it's non-existent. It's like a bowling ball. And, you know, Megyn Kelly, she's just calling out what she sees. It is what it is, as they say, right?
Seen all these women shaving off their hair online. Have you seen this? This is like part of the resistance effort to telegraph that you hate Trump. These, you know, somewhat okay looking women are shaving off their hair. So I don't know if that is what she did there, but we already knew that you were far lefty. You didn't have to shave your head.
You know, this is so stupid. Ladies, please comment down below. Would you ever think of shaving your head to support the Trump derangement syndrome, that you're against Donald Trump? You hate the fact that he won the presidential. You hate the fact that Donald Trump won the presidential election so badly that you want to shave your hair. You want to shave your head. Comment down below if you would be one of these women who would actually shave your head, and let me know if you know of anyone else, because you know it's the Democrats that are looking at doing this, and it gives a bad name to Democrats. I mean, you know, a lot of people are saying that these Democrats are these just crazy lefties, and a lot of them are. But I do know some nice Democrats who aren't dumb. They're just, you know, a lot of people are just uninformed these days. But would you ever shave your head? Seriously, shave your head because you're mad at Trump? How does that even get back at anyone? You're gonna shave your head because you're mad at someone else? That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. That's like, would you get your hammer out and smash your own toe because you're mad at somebody else? Like, come on, right? Really?
Second of all, the nerve. Like, this is what happens, right? Emily, she looks at the white progressive women as it, like, what more self-flagellation could white progressive women have done to earn the little pat on the head from the Joy Reids of the world? Ladies, pay attention. It doesn't get you anywhere. If the conservative women or the more moderate white women let you down, you will be lumped in. Your whiteness comes first before your progressivism does in this battlefield. You will be diminished. You will be rejected by the Joy Reids of the world until what? Until Joy Reid gets her way at the ballot box, Emily.
Unbelievable, guys. Absolutely unbelievable. But of course, you know, I mean, there is more. Megyn Kelly, I got to give it to her. She hit on a lot of talking points here. And this is what America's looking at, guys. America is looking at MSNBC disintegrate. We're hearing more about mainstream media looking at their heavy budgets. They're looking at their highly paid hosts, and they're saying to themselves, hey, can we turn the ship around? The Democratic Party has been a dumpster fire for way too long. A lot of these media outlets are being looked at for essentially gaslighting the American people, and the American people are tired of it, to a point where, I mean, we have to thank people like Elon Musk for giving us our freedom of speech back, for giving us the ability to glean some information outside of mainstream media. Because if it were not for X, if it were not for Twitter, a lot of people would be in the dark. But check this out. New York Post here. Megyn Kelly predicts MSNBC will fire racist Joy Reid for saying Donald Trump will deport brown people. Donald Trump will deport brown people. She wants a race riot. A race riot, Joy Reid? I mean, seriously, guys? I'm pretty sure we don't have to go this far. This is absolutely ridiculous. But this is coming, guys. This is coming from New York Post here, okay? Megyn Kelly seems to think, according to New York Post, Megyn Kelly seems to think MSNBC will dump Joy Reid after the latter said President-elect Donald Trump plans to deport minorities who have legal status in the country. Guys, I'm to a point where I wouldn't be surprised if Donald Trump himself sent his legal team after Joy Reid for this. I mean, this is crazy, guys. This is crazy. And they're going after Donald Trump for over unity. Where's the unity here, Joy Reid? Where is the unity? That's what I'm talking about. Quote, she wants a race riot. Check this out. That's really what you take away from listening to Joy Reid. She actually does want some sort of rioting in the streets, some sort of race revolt. And you know, some people, silly as they may be, will take this for face value and get their signs and hit the streets, yelling and carrying on, looting and all the other things that come with that. Kelly reacted to a clip of Joy Reid from Friday evening where she appeared on her nightly MSNBC show and predicted that Americans who are legally in the country would be deported after Donald Trump takes office. So first of all, what we are hearing that Joy Reid allegedly said here is that Donald Trump would come out of the blue, come out of the woodwork and issue illegal deportations. Because if you're here in the country legally, it would be illegal to deport you. Deport you to where? If you're here legally, there would be no legal standing to deport you anywhere. ICE couldn't do anything. You know, the Immigration Control Enforcement or whatever the ICE acronym stand for, they can't do anything. So Donald Trump would have to literally get an act of Congress to pass an illegal practice nationwide against brown people in order to do what Joy Reid allegedly is threatening that Donald Trump will do. I don't buy this for a second, guys. I think people are a lot smarter than what Joy Reid wants you to think. I think Joy Reid is literally just playing on people's fears, some people. And if people are not smart enough to see through what she's saying, that makes me feel even less about Joy Reid, because that means she's taking care of or she's taking advantage of people who may or may not be mentally challenged. That's not cool. That's not cool. She's also criticized Joy Reid of saying on her TikTok channel that liberal white women should not bother inviting black women to protest marches against Trump because they're not coming, and instead prefer prioritizing their own communities rather than any effort to save America. Ladies and gentlemen, what in the world is Joy Reid up to? I mean, is there no limit to the ludicrousy of Joy Reid and what she may say? At this point, I can understand why Megyn Kelly thinks MSNBC may want to fire, or why Megyn Kelly says that MSNBC should fire racist Joy Reid, because at this point, Joy Reid could very well be a massive liability for the MSNBC news network. And this comes at a critical time where MSNBC is actually one of the news stations, if I'm not mistaken, that Comcast is looking to kind of spin off or possibly sell under a merger or acquisition type of deal. But MSNBC apparently is losing so many viewers and is losing so much value that they're having a difficult time finding a buyer to purchase this particular piece of the business. And so when you have people on there like Joy Reid spouting off at the mouth saying this kind of nonsense, it really makes you wonder, like, you know, how much are they actually going to be able to get for this particular company? How I don't know, guys. I might be thinking too far into it, but she's becoming like a boat anchor for MSNBC. Don't even get me started on Rachel Maddow, though. There was an article that came out not too long ago talking about some of the highest paid people on MSNBC, in spite of the dwindling viewership and profitability of the news network. It's getting to a point where I could literally see Megyn Kelly being 100% correct here. And maybe MSNBC says, hey, Joy Reid, pack your stuff. Here's your pink slip. Grab this cardboard box on the corner, put all your stuff in it, and get the heck out of here. You know, what do you guys think about this? But yeah, Megyn Kelly blasted MSNBC anchor Joy Reid over recent racist comments. Quote, she wants a race riot, a freaking race riot. This is the gaslighting that we hear from the Democratic Party. Where's the unity? And this a race riot, really? We're supposed to all be, you know, what happened to Joy? You know, okay, sure, Kamala Harris lost the election. We all know that, right? But whatever happened to Joy? Whatever happened to togetherness? And now that the election is passed, Donald Trump has clinched the election. Donald Trump has won, as a Republican, more votes from brown people than any other Republican in history. These are pretty remarkable. Yeah. Anyway, guys, if you haven't already, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you guys think. What do you think about Joy Reid's new haircut? That's what I really want to know. Anyway, hit the like button, subscribe. We'll see you guys next time. Well, guys, the great wealth transfer is in full effect. And, you know, whether it's Donald Trump that ends up winning the election or if it's Kamala Harris, oh, God, we're in a world of a pickle, as my grandfather would say. Our freedoms are being stolen, guys. Credit card companies are out to get us. And if you don't understand the game, well, you end up getting played by the game. Now, if you're anything like me, guys, you know, you were probably out of shape, maybe in debt, living paycheck to paycheck, and just feeling like the system is just completely taking advantage of you. I remember for a long time, I could rarely ever get any time to spend with my wife. And it's kind of funny because where I used to work with a lot of married men. And a lot of those married men would always complain about their spouses as if they really just didn't even like their spouses, which is sounding like a pretty horrible situation. But that was the case for many of them. They didn't like who they were married to. But I was different. Anyway, through trial and error and through a lot of pain, I figured out how to gain freedom and also lose a lot of weight and actually get in shape. And guys, I'm gonna be honest with you, that was a game changer. To no longer be living paycheck to paycheck, figuring out how to get the credit cards to pay me, the power of a strong credit score. I pay thousands of dollars less per year for the same house as my neighbor just because my credit is better than his is. And this is not to brag. I mean, but this is the truth. The banks are literally taking advantage of the poor. It's like the people who can least afford it, they're charging the poor what is like unofficially called a poor tax or a tax on the poor. I mean, I'm now at a point where, you know, like, number one, I don't pay for credit cards. In fact, credit card companies pay me to use their cards. And I figured out how to build a lifestyle that is just ultimately very, very healthy. I lost a tremendous amount of weight and I put on a lot of muscle. But when I was struggling, I wish I knew people who knew these things. So anyway, I decided to create a community of like-minded people who are also interested, just like me, in living better. So if you guys want to join my community, it's called the Liberty Pursuit Network. It is brand new. Come on over. I'd love to have you guys and join like-minded people. Be positively motivated by others who are also on the same pursuit. So I'm going to leave a link for you guys so you can join me over on the Life Pursuit Network in the description down below this video. So check it out, guys, and let's not be a victim of this great wealth transfer that is taking place right now.